Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, Tyler Bass begins Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The ball carrier. He was brought down.
Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Rodgers pass.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And it's taken in at the 9. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Complete to Devin Singletary. A gain of 5. 1st down. Buffalo.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Allen's throw is complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
A gain of 22.
A good pickup there, 22.
1st down.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Quarterback
The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now left side on the swing pass. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Allen. That's caught by Trey Quinn. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
The Bills' 1st down.
On 1st down, Singletary. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and...
On 2nd down, here's Allen. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks it This one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's third down. And the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
10 yards to go.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got a man, that's Quinn. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Makes the score Bills 3.
No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. And let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
A gain of 5 brings up
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 28. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
To Dante Pettis. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers throwing the out route incomplete. That's Adams. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
With the score, Bills 3, Packers nothing.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Rodgers to throw once more. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Rodgers again now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Working from the gun, Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Cole Beasley, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills 1st down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The Bills on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Open man is Quinn, able to connect. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
2 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 16, Allen. Open man is Quinn. He completes it.
Pass. Complete to Trey.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
6 yards.
This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the 1st down sticks are, and get there.
They run here with Singletary, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the...
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Sony Michel, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have retaken the lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Rodgers' throw going to be caught by Funchess. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the 1st half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Rodgers now on 1st down. He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And again, it's Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Hill, the intended receiver once again, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Over the middle, it's complete. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this 1st half of play. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. Touchdown, Packers! Josiah DeGuara in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Packers have retaken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The lefty Tavecchio now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. That time a 9-play drive. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this 1st half as the kick gets away. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
38-yard line.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Allen eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
And it's 3rd down.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Going for it on 4th down. Allen. He completes it to the tight end Knox. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run here with Singletary. Zadarius Smith able to get him down. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. They go right back to Singletary. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
31.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now Allen finding Knox there, complete. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24.
It's a gain of 6.
Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo 1st down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down. I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to regain the lead. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
And again, it's Allen dancing to his left. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Fielded near the back of the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
The drive starts with a completion, left side. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
28-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Bills first down.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Allen's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And that'll set them back 5.
Still third down.
Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game. To throw, it's Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Chase Claypool.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 34. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
The ball carrier.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level. Well, remember, They tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Rodgers
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Tackle made at the...
But they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Bills 17, Packers 14.
From the 38, Rodgers. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. It's up and good to make it 21-17. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the result, a Green Bay score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Buffalo set to get the football back here. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
Allen's pass.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force. And they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. To the air, Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. The ball carrier. Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He'll find Aguara complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, Rodgers. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Allen, the left side caught by Diggs. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. They'll run on first down. Singletary, about 3 yards there to the 27.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 27-yard line.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Back to throw. Allen. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. To throw is Allen, and he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Complete to Chase.
With a quick slant, good for 8 and a first.
First down, Buffalo.
From the gun, it's Allen. This will be caught at about the 6. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devin Singletary. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Here's the Bills' defense now as they head out to defend here. They've got a situation where a field goal ties it. How do you defend this? Because you obviously don't want to give up the touchdown. How aggressive do you get?
That's always the key, isn't it? Where is the line on aggressiveness to over-aggressiveness? And I think most coordinators are looking at it like run your regular defense, add some pressure packages, because really the 35-yard line is the one you really want to defend. At that point, you're thinking you're probably giving up 3. Anything outside of that, you feel like you've got a chance to hold them.
So they'll be in search of the proper amount of pressure. Now a man open down the middle of the field. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll look to throw.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
On the throwaway. It leads to 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Now Rodgers to throw on third down. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Number 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And now the timeout call. So 5 seconds left. And a field goal would send us to overtime. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming.
Vecchio on for the field goal. A 29-yard.
And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives... So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. McKenzie returning it. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. On first down, Singletary, and able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. 3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. And quickly they get to the line.
A 4-yard pickup.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel.
Sony Michel on the carry.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13.
They'll run on first down. Michel. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And now they'll throw with Allen. And he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. And my, how the tables have turned. They had a chance inside the red zone, punch that thing in and end it. Now we're going the other way.
And it's real easy to just look at them and say, boy, what an error, what a mistake you made. But how about the defense coming up huge? Let's give them a little bit of credit, keeping their team in the game, because if they score a touchdown there, it's game over.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9.
The ball carrier.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
At the 22-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. This being their second opportunity in overtime, 3rd overall drive, see if they can settle into a rhythm.
And that's what you're looking for. Get a few first downs, move the ball downfield, have some confidence, get yourself in a spot where you can at least kick a field goal to win it. But I tell you this, if I'm the play caller, I'm looking at that part of my sheet that says playmakers. Get the ball in their hands, critical situation, now's their time.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Now Rodgers not pleased with the setup. He's going to take a timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. First down carry by Jones. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
To the 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Here we go, T. Get off the field.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
That's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Neither team scored yet. Now we go to sudden death. Next points win this game.
How about the tension right now? It is ratcheted up, isn't it? I mean, now whatever happens, points are scored, that's your ball game. Can't wait to see the defense now. Do they get a little more aggressive in order to not let the team just drive the ball easily down the field?
You got to be careful, though, right?
Yeah, if you're too aggressive, you just give up something easy and cheap. But some defensive coordinators, they'd rather take a stand that way as opposed to being nickeled and dimed down the field.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Allen. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Allen's pass.
So it all rests now on the left foot of Giorgio Tavecchio. This to win it in overtime. Whistles come in and a timeout. Just 8 seconds left in OT. So it all rests now on the left foot of Giorgio Tavecchio. This to win it in overtime. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And we will play on here in overtime. Well, when you get that ball in OT, that's not the chance you envision, and the long field goal attempt here winds up lacking.
And you don't want to hang too much of this on your kicker, but he's going to leave you in a tough spot as well, because you give your opponents excellent field position to start their first drive.
Oh, and it's intercepted. picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
With the score.
Drama, drama, drama. We saw all of it in this one. Overtime, all the way to the end of OT. The long field goal shot to win it, but they couldn't convert.
And because it's the regular season, we don't play more bonus football. We don't go to another period. It ended right there. You get one in overtime to get it done. Look, let's face it. That field goal attempt was a long shot to begin with. No pun intended. Or maybe...